So today I'm going to address a question raised by one of my subscribers who is a school teacher. And I'm going to read what they wrote. The question they ask is that lots of children are suffering because of their parents' problems, like single parent, abusive behavior of fathers, being over harsh with kids. How can we change their home environment? If we talk to parents, they are insulted and become even harsher with their kids. It's a very good question. And I think we need to consider a few things. Number one, we start by making an assumption that most parents want what is best for their child. And number two, where is the parent? What position are they operating from? Is it from a place of insecurity? Is it from a place of ignorance? Or are they overwhelmed? An ignorant parent may not even know how to help the child. They may not even understand that behaviors are symptoms and symptoms of underlying issues. Number two, a place of fear, meaning that perhaps they feel out of control. Perhaps they are feeling that they're not able to fulfill their responsibility, and the only way they know how to impose that control is through physical force or by becoming very strict or punitive. And number three, one doesn't know what the parent is going through, what baggage they are carrying themselves, what is happening in their homes, in their lives, and so on and so forth. So my answer to your question is educate the parent to the best of your ability. Most schools, at least internationally, have, I'm talking from the perspective of someone who lives in Singapore, have school counselors who are able to do this, who are trained in psychology and are able to direct and counsel the parents. And if not, if they can't do it themselves, they will refer them out to external therapists and so on and so forth. If, however, the school does not have a counselor, then it is the teacher's responsibility to educate the parent as best as they can. But the question then to ask is, how much do the teachers know of behaviors and their underlying issues? Change does not happen in a day. And unfortunately, we cannot control the child's home environment and make a change unless the parents are willing. And even as a therapist myself, I face the same struggle because a lot of the issues do stem from the home environment and the relationship of the child with parents or one parent or both parents and so on. So my goal is always to bring the parents into the session and educate them and therapize them as much as I can along with the child, which I feel is really necessary because yes, there's only so much that you can do in school. And unless the parents are willing to listen, obviously the child's well-being, will remain, in question. So I hope I've been able to answer your question to some extent, but the key word here is education.